Hello everyone, and welcome to Arcane Focus D&D for session 31 of Trials of VinTear, our ongoing campaign. I'm Mike, and I'm joining with my amazing players. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. What do you mean by that?
I'm joined by Amber.
Hey.
Steve.
What do you mean by that?
Temple.
Hello.
Titan.
Howdy.
And Nick.
Hello.
Hey, everyone, just a reminder, this is a pre-recorded episode, so if you're watching this on Twitch, we are not looking at chat. This is all recorded. Everything's been recorded. We are listening to sound effects and music and other things that you guys can't hear. It's how it works. But if you'd like to join us on Sundays on our YouTube channel, you can check out Short Rest, which is a beautiful little condensed version of this episode in a couple of minutes, 10 to 15 minutes or so. So don't forget to check us out there. Now, guys, it's May. That's when this episode comes out. It's May. Times are changing, and so can you with our Wizards of Change shirt. Rep that transmutation magic that we all have within us, and head to our public tea shop and check out more of our Mage Hand line. Speaking of which, one of us are repping now a Mage Hand line. Show it off.
I was like, hello. I don't want to.
Yay! That's the Gina Lee hand.
Mike's like, you didn't get black, and I'm like, no, I kind of liked the way it looked on blue.
No, Gina Lee is perfect in blue.
It has to be, yeah. You can check out more of our Mage Hand line, including the Gina Lee shirt. Also, don't forget to follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to join the Discord. I run games on the regular, so you can join too. That's all kind of the announcements I have for you guys today. You guys ready for a quick recap?
See.
Outside of Lady Lorraine's home, Legati stood watching a band of dwarves exit out of a carriage, followed by a strange new figure. A man with frost-covered skin and hair, but sneaking behind them invisibly, we see the group meet up with our upstairs crew, Diva, Arrow, Arshad, and Phoenix, as they watch Lorraine's temperament begin to simmer, shifting away from her blue dragon form. Discussions were had about Arshad staying home more often, but as our players meet, and soon more interesting talks are had, as sort of the group of dwarves and the strange new figure, as well as the invisible Legati, everyone here on the second floor, begin to talk. We learn that Kuiper Saw, the Frost Genasi, informs everyone that he comes from the demiplane between water and air. His home is being attacked by some necromantic devil kind, who's taken over the Frozen Howl, a cave that when you are standing inside of it, you can talk to the long departed. And there's a possibility that they either respond back or visit. Our heroes accepted the quest to travel to the plane of ice and to kill this devil. Saying goodbye to Arshad, we quickly see that the cure petrification is given to Morris, who reverts back with the artifacts in hand, in which you then sell to Tavant, in which then you purchase some weapons, both a magical weapon for Arrow and some boots for for Phoenix. And on their way back, a fight can be heard from beyond the blocks, beyond a few blocks, as a familiar white lightning can be seen beyond a couple of buildings, as a strange silhouetted figure crashes into a neighboring sort of across the way building, slumps its way out, and goes back into a fray of a fight, as it seems that a forward guard member or more are currently fighting. The last glimpse we saw is a familiar to Diva light blue tiefling, currently not cowering, but definitely kind of trying to protect themselves while being in the midst of this combat. So I invite you guys all, you're a few blocks away. What would you like to do? Because I know there was some contention whether or not you're getting involved or not.
Yeah, I could just imagine Diva's exact reaction is all like, we don't have time to deal with this shit. Oh. Huh. How far is, at this point, we'll say events is from me.
I would say, if you're making your way closer to that way, I'll say about 3 blocks away. So, clearly, about 220 feet or so.
And how far is the action from the forward guard? It's essentially it's in the same space, but like if I walk that 200 distance, would I be in the thick of it?
You would have to make that decision first before you can assess the situation. You have to get close, and if that's a choice, I have to know it.
Screw it, I'm going. I'm going to try to stealthily get closer to him.
Okay, Diva's moving forward. What is everyone else doing?
Kind of want to see who they're fighting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we know? Because I was not there for the initial description. Do we know the two combatants? And has Diva said that she recognizes one of them?
Has Diva said anything?
Nope, I have not said anything. It was more of I'm annoyed by the situation and like, oh crap, I need to go deal with that.
He's not fighting the forward guard. He's just
No,
in like the crosshairs.
He's like cower. Our
We
friend right now.
that last time.
Yeah, he's cowering, so he's
Yeah.
not in the fight. He's just hiding from it.
Okay. Then I will kind of like also get a little bit hidden and try to follow Diva. And as I'm doing so, I'm gonna whisper to her like, "Why are we getting closer to this? Shouldn't we be going away from the forward guard?"
Stop. And I'm trying to just like, okay. That, I think that's my brother.
All right. Are we helping?
What is everyone else doing?
I have a question.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Steve. You go first. I'll wait.
I was gonna say like, hey, look, I just was stone a little while ago, and now I'm flesh again. So like, I was trying to gather my bearings, trying to figure out how much time passed, what did I miss? Like, look, this is what flesh feels like. I can feel again. Like, huh? I closed my eyes, and then time passed, and I'm wondering what happened in that time frame. Like, you know, it's one of those things of. For me, it was just that moment in time where I got turned to stone, and now it just seems like it's a completely different world where things have happened and changes have been made and actions have been taken, and I'm just trying to take it all in. Like, huh? What's going on now?
We did give you cliff notes in Tavin's show.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm very aware. All I heard was necromancer. You're gonna have fun and dragons, and I'm just like, huh?
I mean, at this point, we were supposed to be going to rest, so this is not expected. So I don't blame you on that one.
I mean, question to you, Morse. With that sort of fresh new perspective and sort of confusion, you see Diva and Arrow start to race forward. They're moving a little more quietly. They're definitely sort of an urgency to their steps. What do you, Phoenix and Legati, do?
Well, I can't speak for Phoenix and Legati. I can only speak for Moors. Given the fact that the last time Moors tried to push aggressively up to something, he got turned to stone. I'm gonna park my butt down.
Okay. Morris is staying in his current spot. What is Legati and Phoenix doing?
I think she's gonna look at Legati and go, "You want me to test these out?" And she clicks her shoe.
Well, we did just buy them. It would seem a shame not to, give them a try a little bit. We don't need to go take sides in the conflict immediately. But I suppose if our friends are going, we should at least observe. Maybe observe at very high speeds.
Okay.
That's why I like you, Legati. And she puts her hood up, though.
Diva, Arrow, no need for a stealth check. Currently, it is chaos. You can hear screams and yells. White lightning strikes out. You can see that some of the sparks have leaped off of some of the source of where that lightning is coming from and is starting to catch some of the trees here on fire. There's one that licks up one of the trees here and is now starting to catch some of the roof, sort of the surrounding buildings on fire as well. You peer over the corner where that body was thrown. On the opposite end, it looks like it's a small little miniature park. There's a grass area, there's a flower bed, there's a couple of trees, some picnic tables, there's a fountain off in the corner, there's like a little dirt section where like kids would play with like a couple of climbing rocks. Immediately you see that there are these large, near 9-foot hulking, melted skinned bodies that are currently wearing tattered clothing that look like they've been broken and slashed in multiple places. As they turn, they're not saying anything, but you could definitely see like the skull has this almost chrome-like sheen. Parts of it does look like bone. The other parts look like they've been like almost soldered together with metal. Beyond them, you see that there are these like skinny, more mechanical-looking beings, like constructs, more humanoid in design, with sort of these bright red eyes, with multiple appendages like spiders, just walking on the ceiling and the trees, sort of getting sort of a more mobile advantage. And right in the middle is the familiar sight of the white sort of Haragon hair of Waikia, as she is. You hear multiple thunderous shocks as you see a couple of other civilians in this park who are currently cowering as she's currently doing her best to fight off.
I just look at arrows all like, I don't like that.
Let's give you some perspective.
What a kind way of saying I'm putting you on a battle map.
Let's give you all some perspective.
So that's what he meant by that.
That's
That's so nice.
that's so lovely.
I take
Is this-
it.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, is this? I mean, I don't know how far up I am, but it feels like this is maybe related to the group of people that ambushed the street that one time, and it was like, yeah, people that had
gas
magical
masks.
prosthetics in different ways or whatever, or I don't know if it looks like the same group or just looks crazy or something, but
I mean, feels like it could be related, right?
it feels like two groups of people that we don't like, or at least that group and then Wakia are like fighting each other right now.
Well, my brain right now is it's all like I kind of don't care about that conflict in the middle. That they can go deal with that, but there's innocent people around, and I really don't like that.
Yeah. Also, I take it I've not had time to attune to the harvester yet.
We've allowed that. We both allowed Phoenix to do it, so I think you would be allowed to do it as well.
Perfect.
Everybody wants to just try out their new toys, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's give you an excuse to try out some new toys.
Errol will have the harvester in his hand, but he's kind of like looking between like those fence gates, like, oh, I don't want to do that.
Okay, I hear that. I'm like, okay, Arrow, don't focus on them. Focus on them. The people over there.
Okay, which one's your brother?
The blue one.
Okay.
Fire starts to ignite.
Could we? If we walk across here to get to the other side of the fence, we'll be seen, huh?
Maybe.
Maybe. Where is this guy? The cutter that's by the gate. Where is he looking?
Currently he is looking towards the empty civilians, or so the lone civilians.
You could always use my favorite spell, Fog Cloud.
Actually, that may not be a bad idea.
If I'm over there on that big fella, it should cover enough ground to get us across without being seen by any of them. There we go!
Sound of fog.
Heck yeah!
Oh, fog? I don't know if I have fog sound, but we're moving on.
I don't know,
This
the
is
fog
nice,
sounds
it's
very
fine.
flame-like.
Yeah.
It sounds
I set
very
on
much
fire,
like
whoops.
sounds like a fireball.
What
What?
the? Didn't know I knew that spell.
Same.
Actually, that's a cool question. If you put the fog down, how much does that cover?
It's a 20-foot radius, so decent. It should cover the handler, or whoever the hell that guy is, up and around just to where your brother is.
Okay.
Or I could place it to be over them too.
I mean, if you're down, I'm down.
I prefer it to being seen. Alright, I'll do it. I'm gonna cast
You were a millisecond away from me moving some pieces here.
I'm gonna, like right here on like the upper left of that one closest cutter. Dude,
Okay.
I'm gonna put fog cloud.
What is the radius range of fog cloud?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
20
Okay,
feet in
so
all directions.
gray ain't gonna work here, even though it's a fog. 10, 20, 10, 20. Oh no, 20-foot radius.
Yep. Big.
There you go. So you could technically kind of get like this, or
Yeah,
do you want to
I
just
can
get
move
these?
that.
You want to focus on these
That's
two?
perfect. Where it covers the handler too.
Yeah.
Go back.
All right,
Go
and that's a
back. Yeah.
concentration spell, correct?
Yes.
Arrow, you are concentrating. A rolling sea fog starts to obscure the space. And with that, I'm going to say everyone roll me initiative as a new scenario has sort of entered. Something has changed within the battlefield, catching some of them on attention. They don't know where you are, at least, especially the ones that are currently in the fog cloud, but they are now aware of other threats.
So what you're saying is combat has entered the chat.
Combat is in the chat. And Morris, you are far away.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
He's
Contemplating.
gonna eat popcorn. While the rest of us.
You're still going to roll initiative, but I'm going to ask you to...
He's missing being stone. Holding very still. Like, man, those were the days.
Life
No
was so much
concerns.
simpler. Yeah, life was so much simpler when I was stoned. I didn't have to pay bills. I didn't have to worry about,
Give me a little bit. Give me a couple levels, and you can be stone all you want, and I will enjoy turning back and forth from stone.
The
Careful
question
what you wish
really
for.
is, at what cost?
Yeah.
At what
This will be a spell
cost?
slot.
Okay. Phoenix.
I rolled low. 14.
Legati.
15.
Arrow.
11.
Diva.
12.
Oh no, the guy doesn't want to go first. This has never happened before.
Morris.
18.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. The one that doesn't want to be here gets to go first. That's
Guys,
great.
I just turned out of a rock. Why am I still here? Wakia got a 21.
Oof.
Of course.
Well, no, I mean, technically, she might be on our side. Yeah, I know. but-
Theoretically, I'm just hoping everyone's too caught up in it that the fog is just like steam from the fire, you know? Pay
All
no
I'm gonna say
attention.
is, don't let Arrow be seen, because she may want to finish that job.
I
She
know.
thought she
Arrow
finished it
also
the first time.
What? Okay, he's like, I thought I killed you. What the hell?
Let me
I
remember
thought you
that.
did too.
All right, let's switch up the music here, and then we're gonna get right into the fight.
She might not, though, because now she has witnesses.
I'm sure the forward guard could find a way to excuse it. We're
Uh,
criminals.
First and foremost, yeah, Wakia's gonna go. Rather than doing NPC on NPC fighting, I'm just gonna roll a couple d20s and see if they just connect, and then do average damage.
They all connect. Since she connects with us so well.
Okay, controller, both connect. You hear lightning strikes with each punch. She sort of bounces back and forth. She sees the fog behind her. There's a cock of the head and go, oh, fuck.
Did she recognize me so soon?
You have a distinctive
That
fog,
was the
I
thing
guess.
we did during the fight.
Same
Oh,
start to the fight.
Sphere of darkness. I feel like one of them's more conspicuous than the
Did you
other.
did you do darkness? I think you did fog cloud last
I
time.
think
when
we
you
did
fought.
fog cloud.
It's this distinctive like cool night, middle of the ocean fog that rolls in. She just looks, smells that sort of sea breeze, and goes, "Fuck."
Hey, at least she's as happy to see us as we are her.
She thinks you're dead, I think.
Don't
Yeah,
mind
that's
she
probably
saw
why
you,
she said,
yeah.
oh, fuck, when she sees a familiar fuck.
Uh,
Don't worry, I'm just a ghost.
She's gonna shift her body towards the NPCs that she can see. And like, actually no, Legati, Morse, you got rolled an 18. You're technically off the table. What do you do?
After a few moments of delicate contemplation, I would like to put myself on the map.
Okay. Roll me a d20. 11 or higher. That was a short contemplation.
16.
16. You've made it. I'll say that you have still an action and you've made it up to a Phoenix. That's your movement though.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what could I take as an action here. You know, I think I'm just gonna continue to contemplate. I think I'm too far detached from everything that's going on right now, so I'm just gonna wait for the weight of the situation to take its, full
Don't worry,
gravity.
you can also dash as well as an action.
Well,
Dash or hold an action.
You don't have to. Yeah.
Well, I mean, all right, I guess. I guess I'll be the tank. Can I dash? Me ruler out because it's fun. Yeah, I'll dash right there. I think that was it, right?
One
So-
below. Right, there you go.
Thank you. I'll dash right there. And I guess before I dash, I'm just gonna say, so it's the one in the blue, right?
Oh, you're talking to me?
I mean, we're here because of you, right?
I mean, yes, but it'd be nice if we could get everyone out.
So, but priority, one in the blue, right?
Yes, priority
Okay.
blue.
All right. Yeah, I'll dash over there and I'll end my turn.
All right, Legati, you're up.
Okay. What kind of fence are we looking at?
Waist
along,
high.
along the way here.
Metal-
Waist high fence. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to be like in the front lines. These guys are all nicely enfogged. So have we seen them? Like, are they moving hostilely towards like all the NPCs that we can see? Just like would appear to be random people.
Yeah, it looks like some civilians are here screaming. It definitely looks like they're in danger.
That's a shame. All right.
That's
I love
a
it.
shame.
I feel like you're gonna actually say that in character. That's a shame.
That's terrible. All right. I need to move. I don't want to be like getting in front of everybody. So yeah, if this is a cart is here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hustle over there and put myself behind the cart so that I
Okay.
can be in a position to pop out and do some magical help. But I'm not going like over there first.
Understood.
Making some like strategic gestures to people. I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, okay. All right.
You're like the
Directing?
coach of every
Like
softball
mid.
little league. Just
Yeah. Secret signals that I invented and didn't tell anybody.
Phoenix, you're up.
That sounds about right. All right, well, she's gonna click those boots.
Bonus action.
Can I get there? I can get to. I think I can
Girl,
get
you
there.
have 100 feet. You can get there.
I have 120 feet. I know I can get there.
Wait, what's your normal speed?
50. It makes it 60 with the boots speed.
No, your boots of speed allow you to do double your movement.
Oh shit!
So
I can
currently you
do
have 100.
Oh,
No, what
I
are you
do
talking-
100.
What
No,
are you
sorry.
talking about?
I'm just doubling things in my head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your
We
normal
gave her
base
too much
speed.
power.
Your base speed is 50.
See.
Boots of speed as a bonus action doubles your speed, so now you have 100 base speed.
All right. Blue it is. I'm gonna go. Go back. I mean, I'm gonna have to carry him. Can he walk?
He can walk. It's just that.
Be really slow. All right. I'm gonna go. Run my
So
little butt
you're
over
going
there.
55. You're gonna go. I'm assuming you're going around the fog cloud.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
so
not gonna
that's
go in.
65 feet to get to here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm laughing in my head at this. Diva just realized what's happening and is just cracking up.
I also have a very stark question here. The only person who was talking about this blue tiefling was Diva and Arrow. they were also
she
ahead
said
of
it
everyone.
out loud to Moors.
I
He
guess
said
that's valid.
blue one.
I don't know why even Morse asked. I was like, what? Does he know? He was so far away. It's fine. We're moving
Super
forward.
weird.
No.
Phoenix.
I want the flaming woman to pick up the blue tiefling and bring him back, just for the blue tiefling to freak the fuck out. So.
Yo, she might just throw him to you because she's got other people to.
Okay.
She has her hood up because she doesn't want Wakia to see her freaking flaming hair, fog cloud or not. Looks at this guy and goes, I think you know, Diva. I'm supposed to retrieve you and bring you back that way.
He looks and he goes, excuse me?
Do you want to be saved or not? I can leave you here and I can go get one of these.
Yes, save me.
Hang on. Throws him over her shoulder and zooms back.
Okay. Half your movement, so you have 35 feet left. So you have to do half movement when you carry someone.
Yeah.
So you can go 15 feet away. So like about here, and you're carrying Evans.
What does Step of the Wind get me?
You still have an action.
Oh yeah, then I'll just dash with him.
Okay, so you have 50 feet
Back
of
to
movement.
Diva.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you move that. You can move them
I'll
both.
say you can get to here, and you technically still have like 20 feet left of movement.
Head back.
Arrow's getting whiplash just watching.
I know, same. It's just like, what just happened?
Wow.
Oh god, you're from the
Diva
background.
and Arrow, your hair just goes. There.
Well, in my turn, I'm gonna save my key points.
Evan sort of is like standing but shocked. Oh my god. Oh my god. And just goes for a big hug.
I'm like happy, but at the same time, I'm like, why could you not stay out of trouble?
Where the fuck did you go?
You know what? We could talk about this. But there's other people over there, right?
Yes. But
Okay.
fuck them. Let's just go.
No. Kiss him on the cheek. See the wizard over there? Go to him. And yeah. I'm assuming it's my turn now.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm gonna dash in the attempts to follow Phoenix to go back to the other NCPs. So I will.
Let's see, 60 feet.
That was not what I wanted.
Let me zoom out a little bit. So you can get to like here, 45.
Sounds good. What did I just do? Did I just
You
draw?
Yeah, you draw.
How can I get rid of that? Thank you.
I got you. Here, I'm gonna go. To
Thank
here.
you. And I kind of just go psst, psst, to the. I believe that's a lady. I'm looking at the image.
Yes. Yeah, an older woman, a human.
I'd be like, psst, psst, over here.
They're not gonna find us, are they?
If you stay against the fence, you have a good chance of getting out of here.
Okay. There's NPCs have their own turn, so I think with your direction, roll me a persuasion check. DC's not very high.
Persuasion. That is actually a 22. Okay.
92. Both of the ladies look at you and go, okay, we'll go.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. You still have some movement if you wish to use it. And a bonus action.
Actually, I was probably going to use the bonus action. I'll take the last. Cause that was 45, right?
Yes, that was 45.
This is a tree area, though. If I kind of. Was there anything there by under here, the hide ish?
You can go hide behind the tree itself. You still have a bonus action. Do you have bonus action to hide?
I could use it, but I'd rather just set up my sword. So I'm going to use my right and use my bonus action to set it up. So I will take the damage. I'm going to take 2 points of damage.
Awesome. Little lick of fire starts to go up your sword. Next is going to be Arrow.
I'm gonna like watch all of this play out. And say to Evans, do as your sister says. I don't have a good track record with brothers, and I'm going to run over to the cart as well and drop into a sneak. Dark humor. And I'm gonna
Feels like
use
there's a lot to unpack there.
Don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm gonna drop behind the fence and try to just hold position, stealth. I'd rather not get involved in this fight right now.
Okay, you're gonna do an action to stealth, right? To hide.
Yep.
Roll me a stealth check.
Never mind. I take it back. No. And
Numerous hits on the fence itself. Your own armor clinking against it. Shut up.
We're over here going, shh.
alright. Theoretically, it should pass the NPC's perception. It's a 10.
Oh, it's a good question. What's their passive?
Which is fine. I want them to go towards you.
I don't want them to be towards me. Go to Legati.
You're just asking for trouble at that point. It is now going to be the Cutter's turns. This one is going to... It's going to go towards where the voices were, as well as the clanging of heavy metal.
That's fair.
Fair.
This one only had one directive, and that's going to go towards the nearest NPC. Right here. Okay. You just hear in the back, fuck! As Wakia cannot be in multiple places at once.
She did so well this time.
This NPC, out of your own view, except for maybe Evans, who sees someone go down.
Oh, makes me sad.
Miss! And another miss. That one survives. The one near the fountain, natural 20. Another body goes down. And the one next to you, Arrow, Morse, and Phoenix, you see this form of like both a cross between like metallic like bone and regular sort of white ivory with like melted fake skin that's currently peeling off as its body's starting to heat up. It just sort of moves. You could hear the actual like sorrows inside of it starting to move real quick as my Cutter's going to have some fun. I would like Diva, Arrow, Morse, and Phoenix. How far is Legati? All right, Legati, you're the only one who's 15 feet away. Diva, Arrow, Morse, and Phoenix, roll me wisdom saves.
Ugh.
Wisdom.
Wisdom's not my
I'm
greatest.
known for my wisdom.
14.
Ooh.
-1, 11.
Okay.
23.
12.
Both Arrow and Morse, you are frightened. As this thing
Great.
just is 9 feet tall, a melting, hulking skeleton with fake skin on. It is not a pretty sight. Traditionally, it's not like you're like scared of it if you don't want to be, but it is causing you to doubt yourself of like, you're more questioning what the fuck this thing is. That's causing a bit of hesitancy. And that is its terrifying presence. It's now going to make a strike down with sort of its own serrated forearms. Slam attack.
Yeah.
One on Morse. It's going to be a 17 to connect.
Misses.
One in Arrow, which is going to be a 15 to connect.
Misses.
Both smash into the stone. You see scattering of cobblestone just sort of fly up. I think they have something on. Let's see here. Nope. All right, that's all it's got. Next is gonna be Evans as he goes, hell no.
Good man.
Skirts around you, Legati, and goes, you're a wizard, yeah?
Yes.
Great, do wizard stuff. Bye.
I think you're supposed to wait. Okay.
I'm waiting here, farther away. Don't
All right,
tell me
that's
how to
just-
stay safe.
Don't go too far. There might be more of these things.
Oh
around the
shit,
corner. Who knows?
you are a
The
smart
city
one.
is terrible.
You-
It's why I moved. It's why I left here. Kind of stuff was happening all the time.
Handler. Gonna shift over here. This one goes to this lady here. Wakia takes some damage. This NPC is slaughtered. This sort of Kenku man drops.
Oh.
And misses this NPC. This guy's gonna rush for the NPC and then see the fire. Gonna dash. He's gonna skirt as much as way he can. She's definitely going to run based on Diva's suggestion. I'm going to roll to see if she can climb on this cart. All right, yeah, she's climbing on the cart, like full on, breaking through
Good
some of the
woman.
fabric. I got to get out. I
Adrenaline.
think she has to disengage and use only 30 feet to get out before she gets struck upon. So that is our NPCs. There are a few still living further back. Wakia's turn. Connect. Spend a key point, do flurry of blows. The sound of lightning can be heard as this guy goes down. And does damage to this guy. Morse, you're up.
Can't attack this guy because I'm frightened of it, right?
You can, you just have disadvantage.
Could he
Would
counter
there
the
be-
disadvantage if Diva's technically flanking, kind of ish?
Diva has to move 5 feet closer.
Damn.
Yeah, that's my next plan, though.
Does being frightened of it disable any sort of grapple or contest of strength?
No. It's just the condition states that you just can't move willingly closer to the creature, and you have disadvantage on anything like on attacks for this thing.
So if I moved within melee range of it in the same amount of space, i.e., like I'm still within 5 feet of it, I just move somewhere else.
Yeah, you can
is that
circle it.
allowed?
Yeah, you can
Okay,
circle
cool. All right, I'm gonna take a calculated risk here. I'm gonna move right here in between my friends, half friends.
Howdy.
I'm terrified. I don't know why. I'm terrified.
It's pretty freaky.
I know.
Like
I
milk
know.
flesh men.
I know. What I would like to do is I would like to summon forth all of my strength and push it back in the fog cloud.
Roll me an athletics check.
Oh, thank God I needed that. That's gonna be a 19.
Okay. That is going to be a 22.
Oh, fuck. They are 9 feet.
And it moves like maybe a foot, like, and then steps forward.
Woo! Okay. All right. So, class, what have we learned here today?
They're heavy as shit.
Correct. But more importantly,
So
looking
a
at the
shove,
cutter,
a shove
just
can
looking
be
at the
part of your
cutter.
multi-attack action. So you technically have like you can do another attack if you wish. If you want to try a shove again, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the cutter and I'm gonna, in the most cutest way possible, I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby.
A full armored baby.
Full armored baby.
I'm just
a full armor baby.
Don't mind.
hat,
I'm just
with the
look,
war-
look.
Don't worry about it.
Don't mind. I'm just a dumb baby. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a dumb baby.
Swing the damn hammer already, Morse.
I'm gonna
The
try
fury went to
again.
his head.
I'm gonna try again, but this time I'm gonna put my back into it, which means absolutely nothing.
Golf swing, bro.
But
Golf
it sounds good.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try again. I have to be a big number, so
It's a 19.
okay, maybe I can beat that. Maybe.
Gotcha.
Oh, by 1, 20.
20.
Hey.
Hey.
Get back. Shifts back 5 feet.
Woohoo!
Right.
It's partially covered by fog. Lovely.
I can't move toward it,
Nope.
but I don't want to move away from it either.
So that was your action. Any bonus actions?
I don't think so. I think that should be the end of my turn.
All right. Legati, you're up.
All right, I watched the shoving contest with interest to see what Morse was working on there. Like, oh, okay, that was the goal. Interesting. Okay. These guys are climbing over the wagon. I kind of want to get out of their way, so I think I'm gonna move like over here. As they're like climbing up and over, I'm saying around the corner, but don't go too far in case there's more of these things around somewhere. Best of luck. Tell people that not the forward guard saved you. Other people rather than the forward guard did the saving this time.
These kind
That's
strangers saved us.
Exactly. Who needs a forward guard and so forth. Okay. I am going to summon Shadow Spawn. I am going to summon the crying diva crying Phoenix Shadow. Mourning the death of her love, or not love.
We talked about giving me a warning before you do that shit.
We can't exactly have a long conversation. We're trying to help people. I'm going to summon it right next to this guy. The handlers they're like partially biological things. All of these are partially biological.
Yeah, they all look like partially. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that fits.
Then yeah, I'm going to summon it like right in front of this guy.
Okay, I'm going to find the token that I use. It's been a minute.
Yeah. We need a inverted colors phoenix or something.
That might be super helpful.
Or just a silhouette, because that's really what it is. It looks like we've said like somebody with a green screen suit on or something like that. It's the surface of the world peeled back and the shadows underneath revealed.
All right, I will. It'll take me a minute to find it, but while you do that, so you're summoning it.
Yeah. I'm summoning it. It's the Weight of Sorrow one again. So any creature that starts its turn within 5 feet has its speed reduced by 20. So the handler will not move past it to mess with us too quickly. Hopefully that helps a little bit.
Fortunately, I can't find it, so I'm going to put a female form that is also shadowed a little bit.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's weeping. It's
here.
No, in front of the handler over here.
Oh.
I can summon it pretty far away from me.
There you go. Right there. Got it.
Yeah, so instantly slowing the handler down when its turn starts. So I'll do that. It's doing its whispering, its creepy fake crying thing and all that. Then I'll try to help Moors out a little bit with my bonus action. I'm going to try to telekinetically shove the cutter away from me. So it needs to make a strength saving throw, which it'll probably pass, but let's see.
21.
21. Okay. It doesn't get pushed back 5 feet. You're right, Moors. It's very sturdy.
I moved it back 5 feet. Yay, me.
I might need a couple of tries, but okay, I understand. And then my shadow guy, the shadow spawn's going to go right after me. Perfect initiative. So it is going to make a chilling hand attack on the handler. That's going to be like a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that connects.
Okay. And then it's 1d12 plus 3 plus the spell's level, which is 3. 9, 10,
Shadow Phoenix.
15 cold damage to the handler.
15 cold damage. It starts to coast up this sort of humanoid metallic creature. This strange connection between both metal and flesh. Anything else for your shadow?
No, I'm done. It takes its own turn, so I had ended my turn, so it could go anyways.
And you're technically holding concentration on this thing, right?
Yes, it is a concentration spell. Yep.
Got it. Phoenix, you're up.
Question: It's not on fire. It's just actively melting, or what's the deal with this thing?
It looks like the insides, whatever mechanical thing that is sort of like almost like how we here within the tech world CPU, everything gets kind of warm and hot. This creature's internal body is heating up so much that its fake skin was melting.
Wondering if fire is gonna help or make it worse. I'm gonna try and stunning strike, even though it's gonna probably be for not, but I have to hit first.
You need to hit first. So you're going to race up to it?
Yeah, that's what I fucking do.
10 feet. Or you can stay here.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
No, move.
Oh, you could help Diva by moving too, yeah.
Could. I also don't want to get sliced.
You're gonna get, I mean, you're within fighting distance regardless.
I'm like, what the hell is my modifier? I forgot. I think it's +6. That should fucking hit. 23?
23 connects.
Let's say quarters. 6 + 3. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, 9 points.
Then use a key point to do a stunning strike. It has to make a con save, or I still have to roll to hit?
Con save.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 21.
It saves. Figured. I will bonus action unarmed strike.
So first and foremost, you hit it once.
Yeah.
You-
Oh, I have another attack.
You have another attack.
Forget level 5. Haha.
I think you guys are higher. Aren't you guys like level 6 or something?
No, we're fine.
No? Oh, okay.
Not yet. Wishful thinking. I
You
don't
could
know if
always
that's gonna
change that for us.
I could.
hit. 17?
17 does connect.
Six points.
6 points. And are you spending another key point?
No.
Okay. So that was your action. You still have a bonus action.
We'll try to do it on armed strike now. I'm like thinking
All right.
of.
On offhand attack.
Yeah. I don't want to waste key points because I don't know fully what that can do.
Do I have a punch sound? There you go.
It's probably more solid given how big that fucking thing is. Okay. It's only 4 points. Or 23 again.
Okay, 4 points. Got it.
I'm just counting it because it hit last time.
Phoenix rushes up and like hits like where the knee is and just it buckles down a little bit and you start to bring it down, punching its face till it stands right back up.
Ends my turn.
Okay. Diva, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to take up that 5 space to get right behind it. Even though I realized Phoenix walked back, but and slash.
Go for it.
That is going to be 16 to hit.
16 exactly what you needed for these big guys.
That is 2, 7 plus 4. That would be 11 points of damage.
Woo! All right.
And swing. 7 plus 4. That would be 21 to hit.
Connects two. 2 assault strikes.
That is also going to be 11 points of damage.
Nice.
Um,
Cutter and is having trouble sort of keeping itself online.
I'm going to do a bold move. I'm going to walk into the fog because I'm going to take 5 more feet of movement to get into the fog, and then I'll end my turn.
Interesting point of action here is that in order to do an opportunity attack on someone, they need to see the target. So you technically can keep on moving if you wish, because you cannot suffer an opportunity attack in the fog cloud.
No, I'm going to stay there.
Understood. Arrow, you're up.
I'm really glad you said that, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to... Because it has a 10-foot reach, right? That's its melee?
You don't know.
Oh, it reached Diva, right? Or something?
No, it didn't attack Diva. It attacked
okay.
Phoenix. No, it attacked Morse and you.
Okay, well, either way, I'm going to go over this way,
Okay.
brush past Diva, like, excuse me.
You're going to have to do a bit of a wide berth because you can't get closer to it. So
that's
I'll say
right.
something like this, maybe.
Okay, could I do, like, the red line I've got here?
Absolutely.
Okay, because I want to be fully in the fog as well.
Roll me
And-
wisdom save immediately.
Great! 11! I rolled another 12.
For now, You are not frightened of it because you can't see it, but when it comes back, you may still be frightened.
Great, yeah, jump scare, can't wait. Then I'm going to shoot. I'm 10 feet from the handler. I'm then going to use lightning
my
orb. So I can see it in the fog!
Is that an attack action?
No, it is a strength save.
Okay, I'm going to roll a strength save for the handler. That's going to be a 3.
That will not do it. So it's going to get pulled 10 feet directly to me and take 2d8 lightning damage. These are d8s. 10 points of lightning damage.
Handler takes 20 points of lightning damage.
Ah!
We've been down this route before.
I've heard more. I just remember dropping them off buildings. And then, since it's still up, I take it.
It is still up, yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to... How does it... Does it seem bad off?
It looks very bad right now.
Okay. Do I want to do this? Is that a waste? Nah. Okay, I'm going to action surge, and I'm going to test out my harvester.
Let's go.
Okay. So that is a short sword attack plus 6. 18 to hit for the first attack.
18 connects.
And that was cocked. Okay. And then 20 something, 18 plus 6 for the second.
18 plus 6, what is that?
24.
24? Okay, good. Wait, 24 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, 24 definitely does connect, yes.
Okay, now I'll do the damage for both of them.
Alright, I was like, wait a minute, whoa.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that much damage. I wish. Okay. And then the first attack is 6 points of piercing. And the second is 8.
6.8, 14. Arrow in the darkness as you catch it with a lightning lure, pull it in, its body short circuits for a brief moment. You're able to cut it up into ribbons. This thing falls.
There we go. And that's my turn.
Okay. Cutter is going to make... Let's see, any movement? This one's going to shift up to Lakia. This one's going to go down to this one here. This one's going to meet this buddy boy here. I'm on horrible right now.
Good.
This NPC
Keep that up.
dies.
Aw.
Oh, rest in peace.
Lakia takes some damage. I'll do the average. Actually, it's not that. That's fine. And then the one next to... The only thing it can see right now is Phoenix, sort of being the closest right now. It's going to make 2 strikes on you, Phoenix.
Go for it.
Don't say it like that.
Please, hit me.
Let's see here. That's going to be 16 to connect.
Hits.
Second one is going to be a 21 to connect.
Hits.
I need one more d10. You take 24 points of slashing damage
Cool.
as 2 heavy strikes cut against your body.
Alright. Still up.
Okay, perfect. I think that's its attack action. Evans is... I'm going to take him off the board as he's currently fine. Actually, no, I think it'll be funnier if he's still on the board. Handler. Look, I forgot about this guy.
Yay.
Oh, you
Oh,
bastard.
great.
Gonna dash over here.
I got him.
Wait, oh, I didn't see that guy. Oh no.
He was blending in. He's fooled the DM too.
He did. He
Oh,
fooled me.
no.
He's
I was,
been
like,
on the
waiting
route.
for the
We got
one
it all.
to
Just kind of
come
didn't see him.
That's probably fine.
It's another
Counting on
NPC
you.
You got
dies.
that right.
I think that's all of my handlers. Yeah. NPCs, these guys see the skittering. Hell to the no. 30 feet, 60 feet. I'm gonna roll quick. Oh, wonderful. They are running. They're just looking at you, Legati, and saying thank you.
Yes, tell your friends, not the forward guard, but just random heroes unrestrained by any previous regulations. We did the saving.
Oh my God.
Our PR is amazing.
I was
He's
gonna say, I
really
love our
great.
PR team.
I remember.
This guy goes stunned, takes a quick hit. Rushes up. This guy becomes stunned as well. Which movement did she use? Not stunned, but gets a hit. As her offhand attack. Morse, you're up.
So fog cloud is still in effect, correct?
Yo.
Fog cloud is. Oh, it's not.
No, it is.
Okay, all right, great.
And it obscures vision, right?
Right. One thing I forgot to do, Morse, roll me wisdom save. I forgot to do this at the end of your last turn.
First of all, how dare you?
Yeah, and then I'll ask you, Arrow, to do the same at the end of your turn.
Well, it doesn't matter because that's a 2. With a wisdom, it'd be a 3,
Still
so it doesn't
scared.
really matter.
Still scared.
We're
Yeah.
really
So
wise.
spooky.
Well, I mean, in terms of I guess lore, I wasn't able to see these cutters execute the NPCs, right, because of the fog cloud.
Correct. You think they're
Yeah,
yeah.
They're
You just
doing
hear
great.
screams.
yeah. I can't. There's just this massive cloud of fog in the center. I can't see. What good is my system? What good is my sense of justice if I can't see, right?
I'm trying to protect you. What
Well-
you don't know can't hurt you.
Well, I will be the judge of this, because and I'm a terrible judge because at the moment I am scared of this guy. He's pretty scary looking. I mean, okay, pushing him didn't really do the thing, so I guess, I can't even move forward to like smash him in.
There's that handler.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I don't think I have another choice. I did see the blue tiefling guy running up northbound, so I think I'm gonna run over that way. 5, 10, 30. Yeah, I can get like right there, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like run right there. And can I see the handler?
You can. It looks like he's aiming to jump right here.
Okay.
Just hold your arms out. Catch him.
Because I'm the
Catch and fling.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. I'm going to ready an action. If the handler enters my melee range, I'm going to clock him with a hammer right to wherever I can, whatever body part I can access.
I like that. Also, make me another wisdom save as you break line of sight with the cutter.
It's gonna be a 16.
You're no longer afraid. Hear that? I'm no longer afraid.
Don't worry, I'm gonna come back and push you the right way. All right, I'll be back.
Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn.
Legati, you're up.
Well, I was gonna go help that guy, but it seems like Moore's got it. I don't need to worry about that. Kind of
Yeah,
worried about
I gave
this
you
big giant guy here.
Yeah, I gave you an opening, so if you want to push him again, we'll see who's stronger. My strength or your magic.
I can give it a shot. I'm out of his fear aura, right? I purposely moved myself back, so I'm more than like 15 feet away.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
Okay. Then we should probably try to catapult hit this guy. I don't have lightning damage, so catapult's gonna have to do. I'm gonna grab a loose tile off this roof here and fling it 100 miles an hour into this guy's like head and chest region. Can make a dex saving throw.
Oh no. Well, even with a 16, that's a 12.
Oh.
Oh, they're not good at dex, huh?
They're not very flexible.
Okay. and he failed. And that cat, yeah, there you
That's
go.
exactly what it
Casted at a level 2, so that's an extra d8. So let's do some bludgeoning damage. 20 bludgeoning damage.
Woo! Smashes into the head. The jaw snaps apart. The eyes that are glowing sort of this arcane red just becomes dim, and this thing drops.
Oh, good.
Yay.
I got him.
You win this time, wizard.
Also,
we'll
Arrow,
arm
you're no
wrestle
longer,
later.
you're no longer
see.
afraid, Arrow.
Oh, yay! I can't see it, but in the universe, I can feel something that's
You
not
just
right.
feel light.
All right. What do I have to do to climb on top of this thing here? Well, I don't want to distract the handler. I really want the handler to jump down and want Morse to hit it. So maybe I won't do that.
You use like 10, you like 5 feet to get back? You could just jump in there. It's not that hard.
I'm
to get
worried
to.
if I am standing up there, though, the handler will come get me instead of jumping down. Which
Oh, you
want
wanna
to
go in?
Be
No,
in the
I was
wagon?
going to get on top, but I
Oh.
just don't want to stand near the handler till it's done its jump.
Got
I
it.
don't want to distract it.
Roll me a stealth check, just to see if it's going to change its trajectory to you.
Okay, all right. As long as, if I can just not attract its attention, then standing up there would be nice. I mean, that's a 13. It's not particularly good.
All right, you're going to be right here, I'll say,
Okay.
and we'll see.
All right. I don't particularly like that, but okay.
And we'll see.
Any bonus actions?
I don't want to push him because I'll push him the wrong way. So no, I'm not. I was gonna try to push him off the roof, but no, I don't want to do that. Okay, then that will be my turn, and it can be Phoenix of Grief's turn.
Okay, what does our Phoenix of Grief do?
Can move 40 feet. So yeah, move over to the nearest cutter. Yeah, stand right there.
This cutter is stunned, meaning attacks on it are at advantage.
Okay, well that's nice. I'll take that. Then it is going to chilling hand attack. That will be a non-natural 20.
All right, yeah, that connects.
Okay. 16 cold damage.
I'm looking at something right now. Okay, wonderful. 16 cold damage.
And Phoenix of Grief is going to do the creepy whisper and say, all that we see and know are but empty vessels in which the beast shall pour a new essence. And that will be the end of Phoenix of Grief's turn.
I have a thing called Whispered Boom. I don't know what it means.
We'll see.
A faraway explosion, maybe? Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That was eerie.
Yeah. Phoenix, you're up.
I'm gonna spend a key point to crack her ribs back into place. 1 second. Yeah, I imagine like she took like over half her hit points, so she just kind of cracks her body back into place. I need that. Thank you. 7 points. That's an action. I technically have 2 attacks, so that's that. So I can't hold an attack to like guard Legati, right? Like if I move up to him.
I mean,
Probably
Is
fine.
this all part of the same action?
yeah, I think you're not that high level where it can become a bonus action just yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine. He's going to jump down anay, and Morse
Yeah,
is gonna
Phoenix, you do
so
you.
it'll be fine.
No, I know. She's just gonna move over here because there's no reason to go over there. I can't see. There's literally no reason. I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Diva, you're up.
So, I'm assuming I saw body fall, so this guy's down. So the question is, do I go out that way or do I go out that way? I think logic's telling me to go forward, so I think I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'll move 20 feet out. Just to kind of get a sense of what's going on out here.
Okay. You see two of the women start to run. You see Everest back there where Morris is. Legati is currently on top of a carriage.
Okay, so I really can't do anything about here. So I'm gonna take my last 10 feet to move here, just because I see Legati on the carriage, like, what the fuck? And I'll end my turn.
Just surveying the battlefield. It's fine.
Arrow, you're up.
Okay, I have the opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm not going to miss it. So I'm going to run over to this handler, and I'm again going to cast Lightning Lure, and because he's stunned, it automatically fails strength saves.
That's true.
Ooh.
So I'm going to pull it 10 feet closer to me and do 2d8 lightning damage.
Nice.
5 points.
So that's 10 points to this guy.
And let's see. That was 20 feet. I have 10 left. It should not be able to see me because I'm in fog still. So I'm just gonna back up. See if it's going to try to follow me. Yeah, I'm gonna stay within 10 feet.
Okay.
And that will be my turn because I don't think I can do anything else.
Our cutter's turn. This one at the end of no, it's the end of Wakia's turn stops becoming stunned. This one is stunned. This one will move forward. Here. Evans is going to move back a little bit. Handler's turns. This one's going to jump down here. We'll go to the we'll handle Moore's first. This thing jumps down as a reaction. You can hit it.
Oh, I'm gonna smash face right now. What's the closest body part to me?
A whole body.
Oh. So what you're saying is that it's a bounty for my hammer. What you're saying? That's what I'm hearing.
Smush it.
Smush, smush.
It's one short. It's one short. Okay. I had a 19 plus my my bonuses. That is going to be a 22.
Okay. Roll me damage.
It was one short. One short. Makes me so sad. So sad. Uh, 13 points of damage.
Woo. You smack it into the wall. It bounces a little bit. 13 points. It's gonna do disrupting charge.
Well,
See everything within 5 feet of it. So Morris, I need you to make me a dex save.
Oh, dude, I'm the most dexterous person you'll ever meet, bro.
You are now,
should
right?
be
You
slightly
use that
better
thing.
now that you have that thing.
Yeah. I'm still a -1, but you know, I'm fast
Hey,
as
I
fuck,
thought that
boy.
went up to 1 or 0. I thought that
Thought
was
it
the
brought
whole
it up to
point.
0.
Yeah, isn't that why you took it?
Yeah, I thought we brought it
No.
up to 0.
There was a
no?
whole argument around
Turns out that a 9 is in the
Oh,
ability score
yeah.
modifiers is still considered a -1. But at least I'm not an 8. I rolled a 6.
6.
Look, I'm a sturdy, beefy, heavy tank. Does not mean I'm fast. Yet.
You take 18 points of thunder damage as a disrupting charge screeches out, and you are also stunned.
Oh,
Cool.
fun.
NPCs, we're going to take them out of the map as they rush away. Say 2 strikes on this one. Just gonna have to spend a key point. This one goes down. Attack at advantage. It's critical for a last hit.
Oh, great. I can feel lucky I enter my range. That's great.
This one goes down.
Maybe she accidentally dies in the fog cloud and nobody's sure what happens. You know, nobody saw. There were no witnesses.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She does one last punch. Electricity short circuits it. It falls heavy, and she kind of looks at the sort of the rough, like the end of the fog cloud, and just sort of puts a hand through it and goes, "I know you guys are here."
Phoenix of Grief cries loudly.
Egg her on.
Does this look
I
familiar
hear
to you?
Cries.
Oh,
This was your fault, damn it.
yeah, true.
I think she can see a don't. What's the phrase of gift horse in a mouth or whatever it's called?
Don't
Yeah, don't
look
look
a
a
gift horse in the mouth.
Ah.
Yeah.
She's stepping in
Yes, of course she would.
because
Acid
there
fog.
are different people here.
Don't
Morris,
have other issues to
you're up.
deal with.
Oh, Morris, you're stunned. So moving on. Legati, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna shout at Vince. It's like, all right, now it's fine for you to move further away if needed. This handler is still not dead, right?
Correct.
And Morris is stunned.
Correct.
All right, then I will catapult a roof tile down onto its head. It can make a dex saving throw.
That's going to be a 17.
Oof, it succeeds. That's going to be a miss then. It dodges out of the way of the flying roof tile. Hopefully Diva can go help out over there. I could shove it, but shoving it won't do anything. Yeah, no bonus actions for me. That'll be it for Legati, as I'll maintain my post up top here. Maybe I'll move a little bit so that I can kind of get a better look around
Start to
the edge
climb
of the
on
fog
the
cloud.
roof itself. I like that. Absolutely.
very carefully, but yeah, I want to be able to see what's going on over here.
Phoenix, you're up.
Peering down.
My Phoenix of Grief gets to go first.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
My apologies.
It's all right. We'll attack the cutter right next to it. So making an attack roll. That's a 19 to hit.
That connects.
Okay. And that's only going to be 7 cold damage.
Understood. All right.
That's all.
Now Phoenix.
Okay. Punch.
From that far? Wow.
Yeah.
Just the wall right next
I'm
to
not
her.
gonna
She's
count
just
movement
mad.
because she has like 100 and she's no way in hell that's 100.
It's 25.
How was that? Oh, okay. 22?
22 connects?
You want me to roll the second one?
Yes, please.
Dude, that ain't gonna hit. That's 10.
10 does not connect.
It clicked the other dice, so it made it a 3. I rolled it too close. Plus 3, 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, unarmored strike. I'm not gonna roll that dice anymore. You were bad. Shit. Okay. 23.
23 connects.
That's only 4 points of damage.
4 points.
How bad does it look?
It's... If it was bleeding, it would be bloodied, but it can't bleed. It's short-circuiting.
I will hold for now.
Okay. Diva, you're up. You see
Running
everyone
into
but
the fight.
Arrow.
I don't know what Arrow did, so running on the other side of Morris because I was 25 feet. Slash.
Slash.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
That connects.
3, 6 plus 4. That's going to be 10 points of damage.
Okay.
That is, dirty 20.
That connects as well.
And that's going to be 14 points of damage.
Hits on the metal.
That's good.
You cut something. It's not like you did a full-on decapitation. It's something you've cut through something that feels not right.
Like wires or cords?
Something snaps, and this thing drops like a ragdoll.
I kind of kick it because I'm mad at it. And then I do a quick crown about me, so it's all like, where's
Yeah.
Arrow?
Legati will shout down. I believe in the fog cloud. There's still fighting going on the other side of the fog cloud.
From the roof.
Just shouting, I think Arrow's in the fog cloud.
Hiding in the fog.
Yeah.
I don't think these things speak common, so I think we're all right.
Don't forget, it's not just the things, Legati. It's not just the things.
I'm like, I just look at Legati. Do you have eyes on Arrow?
No, that's how I know.
I appreciate
Fair
that.
enough.
That's actually pretty valid. Arrow, you're up.
Am I able to hold movement with an action?
You can hold an action to do dash.
Okay. Not quite what I was thinking. I'm gonna move out of my visual range with Wakia. Stand right about there. And I'm going to hold an action. If she gets within 5 feet of me, I'm going to attack her with the Harvester.
Okay.
And I will do
Good to
nothing
know.
else.
Cutter's turns. This one is stunned till the end of Wakia's turn, so this one's going to blindly rush forward. Let's see, I think 25. Yeah, as far as I can go.
As
Oh!
much as I would like it to get Wakia, its speed is reduced by 20 because it
Ooh.
started next to Phoenix.
So that means it's only got 5 feet left of movement, so it can do a dash and go 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this creature's still attackable.
Yes,
thought it
you
was like a
can
summon
attack
spirit.
Phoenix of Grief. You can do that.
Okay,
yes.
then I think it's going to do that. I think that's the smart move here.
Probably makes sense, yeah.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
Ugh.
better on it
And that's going
than
to be a
us.
16.
16 will also connect. I'm gonna silvery barbs. If I can see, I'm gonna silvery barbs the natural 20.
Yes, I think you can.
Okay.
It's like
All
right
right.
above the fog. You just
Yeah.
shape.
That's going to be a 24.
Okay. All right. Well, they're both gonna hit. It's probably gonna die anyway, but I can give somebody an advantage.
That's going to be 39 points of damage.
I think it's gone. Yes, it has 35 hit points at level 3. Poof! It lets out a very sad wail as it vanishes from
And
the
this
strikes.
thing will move. It's 25. I'm going to replace Evans with, because they're pretty safe right now. Several guards start to come in.
Oh, good, just in time.
And not only that, you recognize the front guard.
Oh, that's the one we saved.
That's the one you saved.
Waving.
She is seeing dead, like these monstrosity bodies, and like sees you all. Aid them. Wakia's turn. She's gonna pop out, expecting people. Ah, what the fuck? And then she's gonna race back because she heard people, so, which means she'll rush into your point of view here. Arrow,
Yep.
if you make your attack.
Swing about. Do I get my 2 attacks with this or just the 1?
Just the 1. But it's with advantage.
Let's go. $17?
Oh, I have to look at Wikia's sheet. Hold on. 17 does not connect.
Remember her being hard to hit.
Swing and miss. I'm just gonna like.
You're not gonna say anything. Hold the
That
magic.
was an accident.
Look, she can't see me. It's fine.
A
Maybe
little
she
bit of
doesn't
her rabbit
know
ear
me.
just sort of like
noticed
flickers
it.
a little bit. Like, the hell is that? She has some enough move because that was an action to dash. Skirts out. Sees the guards. They're like, Miss Wakia, you're here. Yeah, I'm here.
She needed some help. We're helping too. She didn't have it handled on her own.
They're doing
So
a
many
good job.
deaths because she didn't have it handled on her own. But we saved some people over there, and then behind you, yeah. Hello.
Morse, you are no longer stunned. It's your turn.
Oh man, that other guy's already down. Now I'm just sitting here out of my stun, like, Morse feels totally useless right now.
You did great,
I'll let
Morris.
him. There's one over here, and I think there's one wandering around in the fog. If you still want to fight, we could also just leave.
I mean, the one in the fog. Never mind.
Say less.
Might need to go around the cart a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if Moores remembers. Steve the player wasn't here when we fought this rabbit lady, and she kicked our asses really bad. But yeah,
Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
I
2
heard
of us
about
died.
it.
It's fine.
I'm wondering how Moores reacts, or if he's just ignoring her.
I mean, was remind me if she was engaged in actual battle with Moores. Did we fight?
No.
She hit
Yeah,
me.
she
Yeah.
fought
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, she humiliated
she put you
pretty
down.
bad.
Yeah, it was like a round that you dropped.
It was a
okay.
bad ass
Why
kicking
did you
for
remind
Moores,
him?
yes.
Why did she remind him?
That-
My question for Moores, does undead weigh more than Wakia does? I think that's a better question to ask you.
True.
Because your whole
We're
thing
getting
is
psychological
undead
right now.
versus...
Yeah, it is undead, but the problem is I
It's
haven't had
undeadish versus his pride, though.
Yeah, but
There's
hold
also
on. I haven't-
guard right in front of you.
Yeah, but hold on. I haven't had a chance to check if they're undead or not. Lately, it's just been assumptions, but we haven't actually physically checked.
How do you want to check if Wakia is undead?
No,
That means
I
the big.
I mean the big
Uh,
dudes. Big dudes.
You
Yeah.
have to kill her and see if she comes back.
So,
I like this plan.
okay, I think I see her. I didn't get it. Okay, when I did the initial. Oh no! Wait, no. The fog cloud was already up when I made my dash. I don't even know. I don't even know if I saw her initially because of the fog cloud.
Yeah, you didn't,
So I'm
you
just
didn't know.
seeing her right. Yeah, I'm just seeing her like right now. And I'm
You
like,
turn around, you're like, oh shit, Wakia's there.
You. Look at that. I'm gonna go boink her.
In front of the guards!
Not why, Morse? What? Why?
What?
I was
She
trying
humiliated
so hard
me.
to avoid us engaging as a group against Wakia.
Well,
know.
hey, surprise!
Damn it, Moors!
What?
I don't
Look,
say.
would you rather me do the alternative?
What is the alternative?
Do what Moors would do.
Threaten her.
In front of the guard.
Actually, that
No
I'm
way.
fine with. Just don't hit her.
Maybe she was working with these things. I don't know.
Everybody, yeah, it's like.
What would Morse do?
do.
Come on, we got it. What would Morse do?
Yeah, I would say, are these things under your control? Is that why they're attacking us? Are you controlling these things? Answer me.
She looks cut. She has some damage on her. See some of her clothes is cut and sort of meshed up, and she looks and goes, "Are you fucking stupid?"
The background.
Rude.
We have some concrete in there, still a little bit, just a wee bit.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Since this is getting me nowhere, I'm gonna use my divine sense, and I'm gonna check for any undead.
There we go.
What's the range of your divine sense?
Get 60 feet.
I think it is 60 feet. Let me look it up. Divine sense. It is 60 feet. Yes.
60 feet.
been a while.
You do detect an undead within the fog cloud.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since I am not engaging her, I'm gonna say, then if you're not controlling them, why aren't you hitting them? Do your job. And I'm gonna run 30. I'm gonna dash 30 feet in the cloud. Or actually, no, I'm gonna dash like right in the middle, right here.
Love you, Morris. Proud of you.
Fucking.
Hey, character growth.
I'm so proud of him.
That's your action, your movement, Legati.
When I cast Silvery Barbs, I gave the advantage to Phoenix, so you have an advantage you can use within the next minute, I think it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Okay, I mean, I'm going to shout down to the guards. I'm going to tell them the tactical situation. One more very large, hard-hitting enemy over on that direction, the other side of the fog cloud. I believe one foe inside the fog cloud, so maybe take up a position, fight carefully. We can hit this one from range, this far away one, and then I'm going to like turn and like barely look and fire a catapult piece of this roof at the faraway cutter again, just like absent-mindedly waving my hand.
What's the range of catapult?
The range of catapult is it flies 90 feet in a direction, and the
Perfect.
object can be within 60 feet, so it's
All right.
150 feet effectively.
Yeah, that works. Roll deck save. It's like a -2.
All right, and I cast that at a second level, so that is 15, 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
I love my toys.
And I'm going to stay back here. Don't want to be too close to this thing. I think that's all I can do and all I want to do at this point.
Okay. Phoenix, you're up.
I really don't want to go over there. God, he gave me advantage. Feels like
Don't
a
have
waste.
to do anything. Maybe you'll need to make a save within the next minute or whatever, you know.
I mean, one way to look at it is your lover's still in that fog.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
The
The
person
biggest
that
threat on
killed
this
him is
map
right
to me-
there.
Yeah, like my biggest threat on this battle map right now is Wakia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she can't find me. It's fine.
She doesn't even know you're here. Well,
Exactly.
no, she technically does. She saw your fog cloud and she's like, how?
Look, it could just be the ghost of Arrow past. I'm not here.
Sure.
She killed me. She killed me.
Vengeance.
Phoenix, what you got?
Alright, fine. I'm not gonna hit. But I am gonna walk over here.
35 feet.
Yeah. Well, not walk, I guess speed run. 'Cause I have 100 feet. And just stand ready next to the guard and like we'll follow their positioning if they go after one.
Wakia kind of wipes a little bit of the blood off her cheek. And just there's a soft curl of a lip, but she sort of keeps herself steady. There's just, like, if we had to pull out, we see two figures standing about 20 feet away from each other, just side glaring at each other.
Oh, I smirk at her because I know she can't do nothing right now.
Just
The
a soft
supervisors are here.
crackling of electricity, and you just sort of like a flaring of fire. Anything else? That was your movement.
I'm just gonna hold an attack action if one of these things comes out, like within range, then I'll hit it.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm just gonna stay flanking with the guard.
Diva, you're up.
I do not want to go anywhere near down there, so start talking. Why are you here? Where did you come from? Love that you're here, but at the same time, what the fuck?
The theater was destroyed. It's rebuilding.
Yo, shit.
Yeah, well, don't fucking ask me questions and not like the answers.
Why? How did you get here?
I went through the lifted hills. I don't have any paperwork, so, just kind of keeping out of views. I'm here to look for you, honestly.
I'm fine.
I know, but I was worried about you.
Where's everyone else?
Probably still in the jungle? Probably still in Manhill?
Now let's think about it. It's just... okay, for now, no words. Just follow lead. We will talk about this when we can sit down.
Great. I play sub well.
No. I know you. Behave.
Okay.
And we'll walk towards the guards.
Alright. You're using your movement to go walk towards the guards?
Yeah, I'll guess dash, or use the rest of my movement to get to the guards.
I'll say Evan sort of follows you in suit. By the way, are we safe?
I think there's one person, but they're in the
fuck
fog.
That, then. I'm staying right here.
Good man. Stay over there to your Legati.
I'm not going in the fog, so it's like your choice.
You see the main guard, the one that you saved last time, kind of sees you guys start to emerge a little bit, sees Legati sort of spouting off their own sort of responses and like where to go and how to act. They'll have some words once it becomes their turn. Arrow, you're up.
I'm gonna go beside Moors within melee of the cutter, and like as I'm going past Moors, I'm going to whisper to him, "Do not engage Wakia!" And then I'm going to swing down on the cutter. I don't want to die again! It's with advantage, right?
With advantage, because it's you're technically hidden in the spot.
25 for the first attack.
Ooh. Yeah.
And then for the second attack, dirty 20 for the second attack.
Both connect.
Okay, and it's a d6 for each. That is 9 points for the first attack, and 7 for the second. So 16 points of damage. And because I've dealt damage to it, may I vex it? Is it wounded?
that's the 2024 version.
The thing? For the harvester?
Oh, you mean how? Oh, right. You're cursing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 strikes. That means you have 2 curses on it currently living.
Excellent. And I think so. I have advantage anyway, but it also should be wounded and take necrotic damage. I think if it fails a con save at the start of each turn.
At the start of its turn, it makes a. Yeah. So at the start of its turn, it takes 2d4 immediately, and then it has to make a con save.
Excellent. All right. That's my turn then.
It's its turn. It takes 2d. Just go ahead and roll me 2d4 right now.
Yeah. 5.
Okay, it is not immune. Damn. I thought it was, but it's not. Needs to make a con save. It's a 24. Those curses fade away. This cutter is gonna move. Actually, no. It's gonna aim for where it felt the strikes. So it's gonna attack with disadvantage. 18 to connect.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So let's do damage first.
Okay.
19 points of slashing damage.
Ow!
Roll me a con save.
I don't like it when you use these words. That's a 10.
10.
Ooh.
You are holding concentration.
I was holding concentration. I am holding concentration. Yay!
Disadvantage. That's going to be a 19 connect.
Uh-huh.
And I hear a couple yells.
We just hear like,
It's going to be 17 points of damage. And roll me another con save.
120.
Holding concentration.
I love fog so much.
This thing's gonna run forward, bump into the horse.
So important to me that I keep this cloud up. Oh, that felt good. Yep.
This thing's gonna start going towards the city.
Oh, that's probably fine.
Guards look up to Legati and goes, "You heard them? Straight across the way? You said there was already one in there, right?"
It's going, the one's going that way. I'm like trying to gesture. Now it's going that way. You might want to loop around that building and try to head it off.
You two, double back.
Sure,
They're
they
gonna
can handle it.
They're gonna go off screen. They're gonna try to double back and try to block it. If anything goes sour, they're gonna meet up. For now, this one looks to both you, Diva, Phoenix, and kind of nods and goes, "It's good to see you guys again."
Boy, am I happy to see you. And I look at Wakia when I say that.
She does acknowledge Wakia. She goes, "Wakia, where do I need to go? Where do you need me?" And she goes, "There's one inside the cloud, but you know, I'm assuming Sailor Boy is making it hard to see."
You mean he's saving your ass?
Yeah. Paint whatever picture you want.
It's an easy image.
I think the guard here is going to kind of dash a little bit, just to... That way it's not, you don't have one side only covered. She's going to try to cover the other side. Our handlers, which I think are all gone. Wakia's turn. As the DM, I'm having a hard time deciding what Wakia wants to do.
I know what she wants to do.
She sees the guard has left out of view and is just sort of crossing arms and like,
I will play nice if you do.
I'm gonna have to fucking try now.
Kind of whisper, I'm like, aren't you a hero? Shouldn't you go do hero things?
Yeah, I would love to hit the creatures that are attacking my citizens. Where is it? In this fucking cloud?
You go in the cloud to go find it.
There's a lot of them.
You have allies in there. Use them.
No, she doesn't.
You didn't see the quotation marks, so.
She's gonna rush into cloud. I'm gonna roll a luck check to see if she even. I'm gonna roll in front of the board too. I'll say 15 or higher. She gets someplace where she can bump into it.
Oh.
Okay, 17. Make some strikes with disadvantage. It's gonna hit. That's a natural one. That's gonna miss. Spend a key point. It's gonna hit. Another natural one.
Damn.
It's okay. I'm just burning my natural ones for the monster.
Shut up.
Why didn't you say this thing? Why can't we have Joy and Whimsy?
Arrow, you see Wakia rush in. Lightning strikes behind her. She stops. Sort of the lightning actually crests across the cutter, and she's like, "All right, there you are." Takes 2 strikes that completely miss, and she's like, and puts both palms, and you see electricity just start to rush around the body as its circuits are fried, and it goes down. That's her turn. Morse, you're up.
Okay. I mean, we're in the fog cloud, so can I actually see this? Like, can I see this thing go down?
You hear the thud as it.
Okay. Audible check. All right, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I know that from my recollection, I know that there were some on the other side of the cloud that I hadn't gotten to yet.
That's right.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge my way over here. And if I happen to just shoulder check a particular person, then so be it.
I don't get Boris's beef here.
I'm just saying. And then now that I have line of sight of this thing, can I expend an action to dash and see if I can get as close to it as possible?
Yeah, absolutely. I think
Okay.
30 feet and get to here. Oh, then
And then I
you
have
also have some leftover movement too, so you
Yeah.
can go
You can get
10
right up to it.
feet, and then you can get right up to it.
Let's do that. I get right up to it, but it's like, hey, you ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. Of
It does.
playtime.
It slows its gates because it does see something now that it can attack.
Or better yet, you know what? Actually, how about this? Instead of shoulder checking Wakija, I'm just gonna say, "Do your job!" as I just run and try to go after this thing.
from the fog cloud, Wakia just hears and goes, "Amateurs."
It's just crazy that private citizens are doing more of her job than she is. It's crazy. I should be the hero. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
Legati.
I don't have a lot to do and a lot that's in range, so I'm gonna hustle 60 feet this direction,
Mm-hmm.
so I can get line of sight on that. But that's gonna be my action and my movement. Just surveying the battlefield, looking at all the dead bodies around here, shaking my head in disapproval.
Phoenix.
I have to go through the fog. Okay. I hate this rabbit so much. I'm not gonna hit her. But my gut says I should stay in this stupid fog cloud. Just...
Wait, don't worry. You measure from your point.
No,
not
no,
the point
no,
ahead
no,
of you.
I know. It's only 35 feet.
No, from you, not. It's 40 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bro, I got 100. It's
I
fine.
understand. I just want to make sure that we're doing it right. So that's 35 feet.
Yeah.
All right.
I think she just runs in there. I don't know if I could see Wakia that close.
You cannot. It is all heavily obscured.
I just say out loud, I hope we're still playing nice. And then she's like, I guess I have to go finish your job. And then we'll run the rest of
Yes!
Constant
30.
shade is my favorite.
35. So it'd be 70 to get to here.
Okay.
And then you have 30 feet more of movement if you wish.
So
Okay.
you can get right up to it.
You can get right up to it.
Okay. So like right here? Or right here?
I don't know where you're dropping your character.
Oh, sorry. I haven't let go over. Let me let go.
Yeah. There
Okay.
you go.
All right. Punch. That's what to do.
Damn.
23.
That connects.
Key point, flurry of blows.
Okay, first of all, do your second attack.
Okay. I'm a stack. I didn't get a hit. That's 10.
All right, 10 does not connect. Now you're spending key point for blows you 2 more attacks.
Okay. Let me
You do
mark
have
it.
advantage one time if you want to.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Let me
Utilize
roll.
it for that
Let
second
me
one.
roll.
Yeah.
I forgot. That might hit. 19?
19 connects.
Oh, okay.
Now you have 2 more attacks. So two have hit.
2 and 2. Hold on. Let me mark key point, because math. Right. G6 plus 3, 9 points on the first hit.
Okay.
7 points on the second hit.
All right.
And now I'm going to do the 2 unarmed strikes. 7 points.
Hold on. You have to attack first. You have to
Oh.
hit.
That'll hit. 26.
Okay, 26. That connects. Do the second one.
16.
16. I think 16 just hits. Yeah, 16 just hits. So you said 7 for the first damage that you did,
Mm-hmm.
and then do the other one.
That's only going to be 6.
2 heavy strikes. Thing goes down.
Yay.
and you guys are out of initiative. And we'll have a little discussion with the guards and Joaquin in a second. I just need to go to the restroom. So let's take a quick break, and we'll see you guys in about a few minutes, all right? And we're back. We've switched up a couple of tokens where you guys are currently standing for this particular case. I'm going to move some of the bodies so it's not so hectic to look at. But essentially, Wakia and the sort of lone guard that you guys have met before and have saved from danger currently are assessing the damages. There definitely is sort of a friendly familiarity from this guard who is definitely grateful to see you guys, is very like, you guys are really, really doing great. Just to let you all know. I appreciate everything you guys have been doing so far.
No problem. We always love doing good work for the city. Right? And I look at Wakita.
Yeah, Wakia just sort of... Yeah, that was hard going solo, so that was nice.
So,
Because I think this would be hard doing solo for anyone!
Do your job.
Yells up at Legati, who's currently still on the roof.
Legati is gonna go over towards the fountain. He's gonna use shape water to shape it into a slide, and then he's gonna freeze it with shape water, and then he's gonna casually slide down, looking at Wakia.
That's
And then he's going to say, perhaps you should run back to your masters in the Potter's Guild and get them to get some money together for some of those officially sanctioned resurrections they're so fond of. Looks like you missed saving a few here.
Okay. How about this? Next time, little wizard boy, that you want to come up and step to me and say that you can do all this and save everyone on your own, why don't I put you in a fucking pit and you see immediately the guard puts a hand on her shoulder and goes, Wakia, why don't... I get it, you're stressed, but these people have helped.
Out of control. Just completely uncalled for. I'm trying to get her to do something bad in front of the guard, so...
Yeah.
No, she's right. And I'm gonna step out of the fog and let it drop. I personally owe her my thanks.
Wakia definitely looks a little stressed. Yeah.
don't you normally work with a partner?
He's resting. Let's just say he takes a lot longer to calm down than I do. You see the guard kind of looks around and goes, well, what happened? What happened here? I don't know. I was running around, just sort of doing my own patrol. I heard some screams and yells, and these things were attacking some of the people here in the park. So I jumped in. Tried to distract as much as I can, but there were so many of them.
Do the handlers have the same mask as the previous ambush group?
Yeah. Sort of the same affixed jaw.
I'm gonna like grab the one next to me, like by whatever clothing it might have on, to lift it up and show off the head, and say to that same guard, seems like the same issue as before. Whatever that group is doing, they've advanced along.
So the guard kind of goes, I have thoughts. Let me look around, and then we can maybe discuss. She starts to look at the bodies that you're holding, Arrow, sort of doing her own sort of investigation. Kia steps forward. So you guys are just going to run off and kill more guild leaders? Is that what's going to happen here? You're going to attack more people?
Are you gonna kill more civilians? Or, do the pockets not go that deep?
Oh,
So don't
you
start
certainly love to
shit-talking.
hang on one fucking nail, don't you?
You killed the person I cared about the most. You lucky you're still standing here. Drop it. Drop your ego for once.
What the fuck are you talking about? Literally, I've been standing here helping out people and you guys are criticizing me.
You just told Legati you're gonna put him in a fucking pit. Leave it.
puts her hands up.
Phoenix walks away. She's gonna go help the guard.
Did we kill guild leaders? I forget.
Attacked.
We did it.
We wanted to, but he put himself out in a vault.
So why did she
I think that that was a miss. I misspoke on my end, but more attack.
Okay.
Attack guild.
I want to make sure if she's been told bullshit about us, I want to correct her. If it's actually stuff we did, then that's fine.
We just scared the shit out of the Dragonborn. We didn't actually
But I think
kill
she
him.
does sort of press on that. She goes, "You guys attack guild leaders, all right? That's at least true."
Did he forget to leave out the part where he framed us for murder?
Who the fuck is he?
Fucking Yuka. None of us knew him. He just put it on us and was like, too bad, so fucking sad, and then sent you after us.
We were being heroes from the very start, and the Potters Guild has been trying to throw us in jail and kill us because of it. They started it.
Okay, let's pretend in some fucking fairy tale land that you all live in, these guys had it out for you. What the fuck did you do to them?
We have no idea. We got paid
Tried to
for
be
our
heroes
job
that
and they
aren't.
hated
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna
And they
walk
framed
in.
Toss
us.
around.
I'm gonna leave the guard to come over. What happened was we were all on various adventures on this ship, and we saved people when they wanted them to die.
That.
Roll me a
They
persuasion
put out a
check.
hit, and we stopped them.
Roll me a persuasion check, Arrow.
Can
With
Arrow get
advantage because you have the
advantage?
help of other people. Yeah.
Persuasion.
Somebody give guidance. Nobody has
That's
guidance.
a face.
wasn't bad.
That's
Plus
a face.
0 is still a 17.
17.
Not bad.
We'll take it.
You got to understand. You put that out on paper.
Oh, it sounds crazy. Trust me. We all know it sounds fucking crazy.
Oh, good. So you realize it sounds fucking wild.
It also sounds fucking wild that you're in a pocket of an asshole. But here we are.
Everyone's in the pocket of fucking everyone. It's called fucking chain of command. You're a citizen, you answer to the guards. You're a guard, you answer to the captain. You're a captain, you answer to a general. The general answers to an asshole king.
And you live a very sad life.
I do what I can.
You would be able to do more if you weren't restricted by the guild you're under.
I've been with this crew, the forward guard, for a couple years now, and we've been helping out. So we knew more. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wakia, did you want to take his place or did he make you take his place?
I had to take his place.
Why?
Because he fucking left us. He left me.
And didn't tell you why?
No, he just fucked off. And here you come up, mimicking his movements. So fuck you too.
That's who trained me.
Oh no, I could put 2 to 2 together.
He left you out, though. And the forward guard.
Oh, did he talk a lot?
No.
So that's not something special.
You shouldn't have had to take his place if you don't want to.
All I know is whatever beef you have with Yuka, he's a fucking talker. Just like you all. You all fucking talk. This one keeps trying to piss me off.
You talking to me?
Oh, cool. You pick up context clues. That's great.
I just want to know if she gestured in my direction.
Yeah.
Because I have something to Okay. I'm going to say back, oh, I'm sorry. Is it against city law to tell a failure she failed?
He's really going
I'm going to
for
go
it, huh?
investigate the bodies because I'm actually smart and can do good investigation.
She looks at you, Phoenix, and goes, see what the fuck I mean?
I mean, you did attack us first.
You attacked us for no reason and murdered one of my friends, so, you know, I don't have
You
to be
attacked
nice.
Gilly. You attacked people, citizens.
He started it.
And the crux of all this is that he wanted to kill you for no reason, is literally what you are basing this all on.
You know, what we're basing it on is that we stopped a hit he put out. And so he framed us and tried to put us in jail for it. It's the same thing that ended up happening with his crony. He's in jail now, and he's going to be killed in a year.
Crony.
Yeah, fucking Volred or whatever his name is.
Alright.
We have documents that that prove it. Actually,
Yeah, whole courthouse fucking seen it. You can ask the judge. Tried that shit in the middle of court.
Or you can ask Yuka.
Yeah, because that man's full of honesty.
Watching vlog.
I think there is a moment where Akia stops talking, just as like in her own little zone for a moment. But Legati, roll me investigation check.
yeah. I'm looking at the weird undead guys. I will not be disturbing the innocent victim bodies or anything. That would be terrible.
I'll say you have help because the captain is helping you.
Oh wow, okay. Oh, then I rolled a 20 and my investigation is 7, so that's a 27.
27, natural 20?
Yeah, natural.
Hell
20.
yeah. You start to go through the body. I think sort of the captain is sort of kneeling over one of the sort of constructs here and sort of lifts it up, sort of sees you walk by. I've seen. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at some of the markings from the last attackers, and starts to open it up and show you the jaw and sort of the other construction make. And you recognize it's old. It's old machinery. It's old metal. I'll say with this sort of combination, she goes, we don't have a lot of machinists here up in the kingdom. So I can only assume it's Unity, probably.
Did we share I'm pretty sure I did, the note that we had about like the testing and everything? Did I share that with this guard before?
I think
I
so.
believe I did. Yeah. It was like how effective the gas had been and how is it that they were newly testing in the Unity or the other way around?
This was the first time they've
find
tested
it.
in a larger crowd.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you bring this up to the guard?
Yeah, I'll for sure, like, I remember, but I also have it written down. I have the scrap of paper. I'm looking for, in my notes, exactly what... Okay, yeah, they were making shorthand notes about gas success rate, 40%. Other tests in the Unity have shown this. Tests in the Kingdom have bumped up the success rate to 85%. So, yeah, probably seems like a good sign they originated in the Unity and maybe have come to the Kingdom to continue their tests or whatever they're doing.
Yeah, this guard's kind of like, if you're starting to like go through some like ideas and sort of spitballing a few concepts, she kind of nods. She goes, getting information from the Unity is still slow. There's still a bit of a contention, even though we have temporary truce. Yeah, I agree with you. I think the best option is probably someone from the Unity. It's the best guess we've got. Speaking of which, the notes you mentioned about the testings, I was able to talk to a couple of more intelligent people than I am. Did some testing on the there was like residue from the gas, and I might sound crazy, and I think I do. So anyone here who wants to correct me, please do so. But I think there might be a connection with the victims. Again, it sounds insane. Everyone else, the residue faded within like 10 hours. It was like a thin layer. It was a layer on me, and it faded off after a while. But for those who died, it stayed way longer. And again, these people were just random citizen folks, bakers, butchers, shop owners, town criers and the such. And this sounds completely, I get it, it's conspiracy theory, but all the people who died, including my guard friend, they all had blonde hair. It's the only thing I can think of. And with the natural 20, Legati, you start to go through the bodies. You find lodged in two of the jaws that have not cracked, a thin, very thin vial and what you recognize is sort of a hue of green of purified gazing pool water sort of lodged in.
Mm-hmm. I will bring that to everyone's attention.
Oh shit.
Can just anybody get gazing pool water? It
I was
doesn't
gonna ask.
sound like it's guarded.
It's right next to Chorus, Tidewell Square.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not guarded,
like
but purified.
yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they did something to it.
Yeah, it must have been whoever is involved must have enough pool water to refine it, purify it, end up with this. It can't be a small operation.
Why'd they move here?
Diva, you feel something sort of a hand sort of with force push on your back. Are we good now?
Yeah, we will be taking off soon. Are you trying to leave?
I mean, there's a guard there. I'm not sure if they should
Don't worry about the damn guard. They don't know.
Well, who's the rabbit woman?
Oh, fuck the rabbit woman. Rabbit woman's crazy.
Do we charge
I wouldn't
her?
fuck with her. No. Just sit still. Act normal-ish. Let us get out of here. We are going to go back to our hotel. We will talk then. Just be normal.
You got a hotel?
Yeah. It's a whole thing. Just calm.
How's the
Be normal.
clientele here?
Not great. Be normal. We're not. You're not working. You're a guest.
Okay. All right. Shit.
Shit. And no, you cannot bang the rabbit. I know she looks hot. I know she looks scary.
I mean, that's my vibe.
No.
Like,
All
she'll
right.
actually murder you.
You see
No.
Wakia kind of has been somewhat listening to sort of a little bit of the rambling of the guard and goes, so we think a hit from the Unity?
Don't go jumping to those conclusions. It's probably private.
It did refer to testing in the Unity previously, so I wouldn't think it's an official act of war, perhaps a private group. It would be good if we knew anyone in the Unity or could get information about similar attacks like these, where they originated. That might help us find the source of this.
The first attack, like, some of them, the one that was, like, writing stuff down also had a mask, right?
Yeah.
But, like, that one seemed more coherent. These kind of seemed like brainless
These
droids.
felt more mindless, yeah.
Okay. We'll call that point out. That, like, there's not one surveying this time, or maybe they ran away. Like, they didn't stay to watch this time, thinking that maybe the job would just be done.
I mean, with that detail, it's also important to note that these were overheating.
I think the guard stands and goes, when they were taking notes, they purposely started everything with a gas bomb.
Yeah.
And she looks to Wakia. Anything matching that description of sort of chemical use? Weapons like that? Kia. All I heard was screams, ran here, and I saw some physical attacks. I saw nothing in terms of gas till this one decided to fart off.
Wait, I look at events. What did you see? Why did they attack?
Events kind of goes, I saw them and points northwest, and then I was like, he sort of looks to you and goes, I saw them, like, this rush of people in cloaks rush forward. Eventually they started stepping on their own cloaks and it revealed them. People screamed and they immediately went into a frenzy.
I wonder if the gas is just, and I'm going to point at the vial Legati's holding, turned into that.
Maybe. Is the water from that spooky island is different than gazing pool water?
So
right?
yeah,
Are they the
I
same?
think this is more or less something that Diva and Arrow know intimately. Is that the gazing pool has this beautiful like light blue sheen. It is this arcane water that has been there for countless times. When you guys went to Spooky Island, as well as the vial that currently Legati is holding, it is like this bright, like neon green. It has not been. It's been sort of. It's purified, or it is something that is from the source.
Yeah.
It has not been disturbed by weather and rain and tidal waves, things like that.
Point that out too, especially to Legati, so he can remember.
Yeah.
Do you think the source of it, then, is somewhere in the Unity? Perhaps near the gazing pool?
That makes as much sense as anything. We need more information. We need to talk to people in the Unity, from the Unity, authorities who would know about anything like this that happened there first.
Always take a trip home.
Well, we wanted to get out of the city and see the sights a bit, right?
Now I feel like we have so many sites to go see.
Yes.
Anything else? I think the guard introduces herself for the first time. Peacekeeper Morgan. It's a pleasure to have you guys here.
Happy to help.
Yeah. Is there like a history? And she kind of pulls you aside, Legati, and goes, is there a history? I mean, it almost seems like you'd work well with the forward guard, but all I heard was yelling.
Wakia and one of the other forward guard members attacked us in the street not too long ago because their heads have been filled with incorrect information by the conspiracy known as the Potter's Guild.
I've heard rumors.
We would be happy to work with them for the aims, the betterment of the city and the people, but as long as they are controlled by those business owners, it seems like they're determined to be set against us.
I've heard rumors. There's been a couple of town criers talking about that. Listen, I don't know what may be true in those sort of tellings. It certainly has been bringing up a bit of a rise of concern. I just can't fully look bad at the forward guard. They have helped this city numerous times.
Yeah, we recognize their heroism. It's the people that are holding their leash that we have an objection to.
You mentioned Yuka a few times. You think that this is the person holding the leash?
What we have learned is Yuka seems to be a fairly minor figure compared to the other members of the Potter's Guild, but he was instrumental in an effort to frame us for murder not too long ago, and we have had a couple of unpleasant run-ins with him since then.
Goodness me.
Yes.
Murder framing, you guys were there and helped out when the first attack happened, and now this. Does someone have a target on your back beyond Yuka?
Probably.
Yeah, seems very likely. We have yet to find something larger than the Potter's Guild specifically.
Okay. I'll let the captain of the guard know. Maybe we can have a talk with Yuka. I think that'd be a smart decision.
Yes, would appreciate that. Any act of law and order that can stop these madmen, we would appreciate. You've encountered us twice now. You know we are on the right side of things.
Yeah, you guys saved as many as you could.
Exactly.
I'm just fearful because if we are of the same minds and thinking that this is coming from the Unity, this does have to be reported. And I think if anyone here knows bureaucracy, once they find somewhere to point to, it might fan a little bit of the flames of hatred. It's not going to be good. Cross lines.
Say just try to do your best to help everyone involved understand that seems like this group previously targeted the Unity, and it would be in this group's happy interest if we had two nations blaming each other when it was actually just an independent group doing violence to both. But we will put it on our list of things to do to see if we might be able to get some more useful information in our travels.
I'll do just that. And I'll continue investigating what I can find. Unlike that chemical warfare of that gas, I don't think I can find any connections in this, beyond just where this originated from. I'm a little fearful. If the first attack showed me anything, it means these people are testing and coordinated. If what I assume is correct, which is the gas only affected people with certain traits, I'm really scared of what that means. And as much as I know that you may have draws from, might have to ask the forward guard. And they're our best defenders.
No objections. We are on the same side of this particular conflict.
Right. Grant, we'll start pulling in the cleanup crew. We'll organize with who we need to maybe we can collect some funds, do some repairs, maybe bring some people back. See why Kia sort of just snaps the neck a little bit. Right, I'll do some reporting.
No hard feelings, Wakia.
Yeah, you're a sturdy one, aren't you?
You actually helped me out quite a bit with that little move of yours.
Oh, really? Did I put something back into place?
Maybe something like that. Go on. Get the money to bring these people back.
Right. Watch your mouth, little one. Motions to the skinny wizard in the back.
Jeez, she was asking for it. I think I'll make a little dismissive gesture with my hand, like waving.
I think there wasn't a lot of interactivity between Diva and Wakia, but she kind of just does give you like that whole up and down. Sees you Moors and for you, the disrespect continues and she kind of just gives a bit of a huff. Like, I brought you down once.
I'm gonna say the boinks will continue until morale improves.
There's something wrong
That-
here.
That is both a promise and a threat.
You're gonna give me a headache.
Yes, I am.
She looks over to you, Phoenix. And she just sort of grits her teeth a little bit.
I meant what I said. You shouldn't have had to. You shouldn't have put that on you.
Next time, Firebug.
Counting on it.
She races off. White lightning streaks out.
Do I suddenly love Wakia? What has happened?
Eventually, the guards that were doubling back do arrive, and they have brought extras to sort of help them. There are hands all over trying to like fix up what's here. Definitely starting to get into the motion of cleanup and repair and resurrection, and to bring back as many people as they can. Everessence then does finally wrap his hands around you, Diva, and goes, "Can we go now?"
I kind of look at everyone else as well, like, it would be nice if we can, like, go eat.
I can eat. You're treating
Yeah?
me, right? You're treating?
Seriously?
It costs a lot of money to get here.
Yes, I'll feed you.
All right. Thank you,
You
Diva.
can hear Morse in the background, like, "You're gonna feed me too?"
Fuck you, Morse.
Boinks will continue until morale improves.
Don't say
can-
that to him.
I can hear coin on his pocket. Is he free game?
You know what? Have at it.
Just forcefully wraps an arm around your elbow, Morse. That's a big hammer. It's a real big hammer.
I'm gonna seductively grab the hilt of the hammer and literally pull it out of my back and say, "Hey, you want to know what it feels like?"
Oh god, Morse does not know what he does.
Get a room!
Diva, I love this one.
This one.
I start charging up the hammer.
Oh my god, it charges too.
Oh yeah.
I walk next to everybody else. I'm like, I have a new theory about Morse. He just likes attention, doesn't he?
I think if we don't count in the brains and that's not what somebody's looking for, I think he's fine.
I'll say fast forward a little bit as you guys get to like either the Bordoon Bordeaux where they have sort of the eatery space, or you guys go to some nearby locale here within the stone steps, ordering some food, getting some drinks. Eventually, after some sort of food has been ingested, sort of Everett just look to you, Diva, and goes, how did you get here? Where did you go?
That's complicated. So did everyone make it out? You said the jungle.
Yeah, a lot of us did. We got to the Halo tip, but not everyone.
I'm assuming me. I'm assuming Heed.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
I don't know. I lost her. And on top of that, whoever did it found me, and I could proceed to tell him about our Aslan lion friend. He called
Why-
us uncleaned.
Haters. They hate us because they ain't us. By the way, have you not sent word to Mother?
I've been a little distracted. Also, kind of ashamed.
She's frantic.
Why?
She's looking for you. She's looking for the leading star. You know, the show can't go on without one.
Okay, I hear that, but I don't know if I'm ready to go back. At least until I find out what happened to Heed.
Okay.
I don't mean to butt in. Is that the only reason this mother is caring about Diva's whereabouts? Because they're missing their star?
Well, I mean, a leading... Have you told them about what leading stars are?
No, I haven't exactly told them exactly what we are. As far as they know, we're just a fun circus troupe.
Okay, then leading stars are very important to who we are. It's been sort of a tradition, and your girl Diva here got a lot of special permission and a lot of special attention.
Like...
Like working closely with Mother.
I take it this isn't your biological mother?
No.
No.
I'm not like, he's not, he's my brother, but he's not my brother.
I understand.
He was my biological mother, though.
I'm sorry. She's gotten so frantic and so desperate. Guess who she started training now?
Oh, I have to hear this.
Guess.
Hold on, I'm looking at a list of names because I'm like, I have the idea just as like, Nirvana?
Yes.
She wanted it, though.
She's a tryhard, though.
Oh my god, that's priceless. That in itself makes me want to go back. But
That means she's.
why
going
did
to
you leave? Wait a minute. If they're so desperate to start, why are you out here? And don't say just to look for me. Troop is everything.
When the attack happened, a lot of us got separated. Some of us hunkered down within the jungle. Some of us hunkered down within the mountains. Some of us went to Manhelm, and there are a few of us that actually went a little further. I think I know a few people who are going to Chorus too. But I heard word that people were starting to recollect and sort of reconnect with each other and rebuild after the attack. I'll be very honest. I didn't go through the same thing that you went through. You're the star. I didn't go through that. So I don't have whatever you have. I figured they would be back. It was maybe a little cowardice, but it's also have to find you. I kind of figured you were safe somewhere.
I hung out in a bordello for the last few months. Kind of fell into this mess.
Oh, so you're keeping up with the... Okay, great.
Who knew me doing work would lead to me being framed for murdered?
I don't know how to say it. That's new.
It is what it is.
Yeah. By the way, hi guys. Hi, nice to meet you all. Pleasure. And you see this striking light blue tiefling. It has one of the horns has been cut off, so it's sort of like half a horn. There's a bit of like a gold affixing like jewelry on him. It's very show off and sort of very flowy. I think I have a token somewhere I'll try to find for you guys, but a very beautiful looking tiefling man.
Hello.
Yes, this is my new, I guess for lack of a better word, posse. Friends, I guess.
See, I like that.
Posse's good.
What'd you say your name was?
What was that, Arrow?
What'd you say your name was? What's your name?
Why do I keep skipping on it? Evessence.
Yeah, we call him Vinny. Huh, Vinny?
Oh, don't do that. Why do you have to? No, now you poisoned everyone's mind.
But you're so adorable, Vinny. He was such a cute little sweetheart who ran into the street to promote.
Vinny the promoter.
Marketing's important.
He's not wrong. Okay, let me just get it out the way. The one with the big hammer's Morse.
Oh, thank you.
The flame is Phoenix.
Hello?
She's a little shy. You could probably get it out of her.
You're not gonna get anything out of me, sweetheart.
Hey.
That one's
Well,
right.
if
You
you
don't get to say no until I try.
if you try, you might get a swift punch in the face out of her.
That.
The sad drow. That's Arrow.
That's one way to introduce me.
No. We loved Arrow. Arrow's awesome. I think you guys would actually get along.
Arrow's the one that with the cloud, yeah?
That
Yeah.
was me.
Look at that.
And
With a
then
sword.
the wizard. This is Legati. He's the favorite.
Pretty much.
He's our mascot.
Tip my cap. It's like, well, you know.
I'm like, he's the favorite. We like this one.
He likes to piss off other guards.
That's okay. Fuck authority.
Exactly.
And sometimes you gotta fuck authority.
Huh?
Minus
And
that
all,
last
and
part.
all race, and all forms. I highly agree.
Absolutely, right? Sometimes there's some punishments, sometimes there isn't. At the very end of it, it's for a good cause.
But yeah, so we accidentally all got framed and end up in this mess, and I guess now we are some type of hero group. I don't know. I kind of just go along with it, but I kind of can't leave it either.
Why? You can leave now. If you have money, we can go back.
Money is questionable. Money's never been the problem. I can make money. Now it's just pride. I cannot not finish what I started. And if the way mother wants me, she can find me. She knows we're connected.
Yeah. She's just not sure where you are.
Well, we have some plans to move location. Are we still doing that thing to the village in Jorgenkill?
I think we have a couple of things on the table right now.
Yes, we
Yeah, for
probably
one, I'd like
should
to get rid of the
discuss,
tether.
Yeah, priorities. Definitely the Frost Devil decapitation is high on the list.
So we'll do the forest to Everloom.
Let's make some circles here on the map of things I think are kind of on the docket, which is going to the Shaded Village for Mitsumina to help out Kristoff. There is go to the portal to the Frost location, fight the Frost Devil. That is located within the Iron Bar Heights, where that mine is. I would assume, Diva, that you're kind of itching to go home, or at least
Yeah.
maybe not. I don't
Yes
know.
and no. It's like yes, but at the same time, I'm like, we'll put a pin on that for right now.
Well, another thought I heard was maybe talking to some authorities from the Unity. You can definitely go to the capital of the Unity, which is Chorus.
That's a big journey.
It's a big journey.
Is Helenate, is that a city or just a mine?
It's a city. It's a mining
Okay.
city, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could ask around there and see if anybody's heard of the weird attacks or whatever anywhere in the Unity. Is that technically in the Unity? It is, right?
Hellnate's actually part of the kingdom.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's
Yeah.
just the desert area that is...
Yeah,
the
it's
Unity.
from the Broken Chain River and the Cauldron Surface. That
Okay.
south is considered the Unity.
All right.
The
Well,
kingdom,
we'll get to the...
Nice.
the kingdom is
maybe
actually
we'll
technically
do it.
smaller because
Yeah.
the kingdom does not claim ownership of the land of beasts and voices.
Right.
And I've circled Hellnate for Phoenix because I know you want to go there to talk to some family.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the time we get there, we'll want to be in a city, I think, and stock up on stuff.
I can hold off going to go meet up with my troop when we're trying to go ask questions in the Unity because I feel like we have to go through that anyways, and we could possibly get answers there.
Yeah, I'm down to explore this map at this point.
The
No
last thing,
particular love for this city.
yeah, I think the last thing that was thrown out, and this does not have to be followed, but you realize I think there was some passes to go to the Throne Stone where you can
Yeah.
talk to Jorek because he knows exactly where the Potter's Guild are.
I gotta go get my book. Anyway.
Yeah.
That might be like a solid path, like from Thronestone, Shaded Village, Iron Bar Heights, Helenate. Then
think
Chorus.
The issue is it's the getting the fox and the duck or whatever across the river is we
Oh.
need to take a hag with us
Yeah.
to go to the
Yeah,
Shaded
yeah.
Village,
Oh.
right? I mean, we could do the Throne Stone, come back, get the hag, and then make the big loop, or we just don't do the Throne Stone right now and hope that things work out for a while.
I mean, that kind of makes the most sense. Do the Throne Zone, pick up the hag, to make the loop.
Can she meet us near the mountains, or are we gonna have to go all the way back to the city and get her?
We can have like a flashback moment if you want to try to convince her. Someone here, anyone can roll me a persuasion check.
Not it.
Who's best
Not
at
it.
persuasion? Like literally,
I'm
who's best?
good
We
at
should establish.
persuasion, Mars.
You have the high charisma. One of you do it.
I got +4.
Okay,
Wow.
yeah.
I too have +4, except I am not proficient in persuasion.
Well, why
I
don't
go
you
with
two
one
team
because
up?
You could both roll separately.
I could go with Diva because I need to go get my book back so she can get advantage.
Fine. Okay, come on, Phoenix.
That's it. That's
I
so.
was like, I need to go get my book.
It's so wild to think that Diva does not. Your class features don't rely on charisma. You're just so charismatic.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It do what it does.
It's like a call. I have to make money with what I got.
It's valid.
So yes, I will try to convince. Oh, I guess I'm rolling to convince the hag to meet us at the mountain range.
Yes.
Okay.
Wherever, so we don't have to come back to the city. But mountains.
That's
would
gonna be a
most
dirty
efficient.
20.
Dirty 20.
It was a 16 and a 14.
I think you need to choose where she will go. I think she can go to the base of the mountains, sort of the western side of the mountains. There are two ways to go that you guys are aware of. There is the lone path that you know, Legati, which is still a bit dangerous. Used to go there when you were younger, and there is also you could talk to the guild leader, one of the guild leaders who did separate from the Potter's Guild. Let's see here. I think his name was Gordon Brigsby, the leader of the Lumber Association, who does have, like, from that dirt person you were talking to. I have to go find his name.
Dirt person?
The
Oh,
dirt
Daniel Burnstop. That's where I need to go
Daniel
get the
Burnstop.
book. I wrote it down.
Wonderful. He did inform me that he's like, if you use my name, you can go talk to the guild leader and he can provide you with a pass. Because some of the lumber folk do go into Jorgenkilm to collect special wood. So occasionally there are some free passes. And so you can either get a free pass and talk, or the potential of getting a free pass from one of the guild leaders, or you can go through a more treacherous journey and sneak your way across.
I mean, the pass sounds like the more reasonable way, right?
Probably.
I'll say we'll go with the pass.
So
if
you're
we
gonna
can get one, yeah.
So you're gonna ask Mitsumina. So it's one of those things where you have to tell her to go somewhere now.
Yeah.
If
we can't get the pass, we'll come back and tell her otherwise before we leave the city. Let's tell her to meet us where we would go if we had the pass. And then we will come back and tell her different, within the day if our plan to get the pass fails.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. Then we'll take my sneaky road the other way.
Okay. Everyone
I think that's a plan. Yeah.
kind of goes, well, there's plenty of people here to have some fun with and make some money. So I think until I get the coin...
do you want to go back to my stomping grounds? I was making decent money.
Oh, really?
Do you want to go to Model Pier?
I've never been. Do I get to meet more sailors like this one?
That and much more.
Fun.
There's a lawyer friend you might be able to trick to get some money out of him. He's actually, you could probably get a lot of money out of him. He's kind of slow. He's very nice though. Yes.
Daddy liking dummy. Perfect.
That makes a lot of sense.
I just started writing down. I'm like, you're gonna go to Model Pier. You're gonna go to the Red Maw and ask for Madame Odie, and just tell her you're my brother. I'm gonna wear this so she knows you talked to me. Convince her well, and she'll take care of you.
Okay. But I mean it. When you get a chance, go see Mama.
Yes. I will figure this out. It's just I have to figure some stuff out first.
Diva, you got to realize there's never been 2 stars.
And there's they're really probably not going to be.
Okay. Okay.
I need you to trust me.
Never let us wrong before.
There you go.
Just enjoys his drink. So, I think above table, it's time to discuss a little bit of where you guys are going.
I guess the Throne Stone. That's what it sounds like.
Mhm.
Get our pass first. Make sure we can get our pass. Then Throne Stone. Then onward through the mountains, assuming we have the pass.
Okay, so we're going to go to Gordon. We're going to meet up with the Warden Brigsby. We're then going to go to the Throne Stone, meet up with Mitsumina. If, obviously, you'll have sort of discussion there. If you can get the, where you guys are currently going to. And then leading her to the Shaded Village.
Oh boy, we're breaking into a prison. It's gonna
You
go
have a
really
We're not breaking in, right? We have passes to go to the Throne Stone.
You do have a pass.
Oh,
We're allowed. Yeah.
all right. There
We're
we
gonna go threaten a prisoner to get information. That's what we're gonna do.
go. Oh!
It might be nice to see Well Red. Who knows?
Hmm.
But
We'll tell them that they're gonna kill him in a year or whatever that thing was. Like, he's disposable to the Potter's Guild too, so we might be able to fight
become
him.
an unwitting ally.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's we're going to call today's session. In addition to that, as we now are going to, by the way, IRL, there's a bit of a break that we have at the end of every month when we record. Everyone can go ahead and level up.
Yay.
Yay!
Huzzah!
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.